Mm-hmm.
So you really need to be careful whom even to trust.
So that's a very interesting point. So you feel that manager would create that culture, a culture where, so you don't trust the manager,
yeah,
but also at the same time you also don't trust your own colleagues because you don't know
yes,
where okay, when they are saying something bad, but you don't know where they might then use that against.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And that's what is happening. That's reality.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Very interesting. Okay. Going to my third question. Think about the critical moment that you had with a manager. Okay, might be this one, might be a completely different one. Doesn't matter. But think about the most critical moment, the most negative moment.
Okay.
Okay, one that it still comes to your head every time that sometimes that you think about negative experiences. Do you have it already?
Yeah,
okay.
I have.
What are the key characteristics of that whole situation? Or can you explain me the situation first?
Yeah, okay. So I was in my previous club in that time, Alfardan. I had one lady that wanted to teach Zumba for kids, but she don't have NOC letter.
Okay.
So that will be like a paid classes. So I know that's not allowed. I contact Dana and I asked her what I should do. She asked who is the lady. I told her name and she was like, that's my friend. Nothing, just make manual commission form at the end of the month and give her money on the hands. I said, okay, on whom is going manual commission? She said, put it on your name because you are a full employee, full-timer. And I said, fine. And it was like that for 2-3 months. After that, one day, message came to our instructor group, I think before physical and all these things. She asked about that lady and where she's teaching. So I replied to the group, she's teaching in Alfardan. Then all communication is in the group where we are all head of the GX. And she was asking me how you pay her. I said, through manual commission form. Why you do that? That's not allowed. And then I said to the group, because you told me like that. That was my biggest mistake. I started to dig the hole for myself.
That was the moment.
Yeah. I think that was one of the moments when all that started. Then she started to text me in private that I'm going to get the warning letter, that, things like that. Where I didn't do anything wrong. I even had the emails because I was keeping asking her through the emails because one previous very smart GM teach me that to keep myself safe. And then because she didn't reply, I asked again my GM what that means. He said, usually when they don't reply, it means it's okay. So at least you have support here. So what I did after that, I just print all the emails. I still have them somewhere home because it's I don't want to, it looks like I'm stealing money from the company. And actually it was maybe 500, 600 dirhams she's teaching for kids. I don't need that. So that was again about the trust because I trusted on her word because she is supposed to be the one who knows how to deal with things. And then a few months back it came around and hit me in my face. So, and then she told me, it's okay, like you can keep doing like that, but don't put under your name. Next day I came to the club, I told this lady not to come anymore. Because...
How did she react to that? Did she know that then you took the lady out?
No.
Okay.
No. Because she told me, it's okay, keep her, just put her name and that's it, but I didn't want to risk anymore. I learned my lesson.
So what's yours? Okay, so I think what I see from this situation is saying one thing, then doing another, and on not taking also ownership and accountability for the decision.
I don't want to be scared for my job, for trusting my big boss how to do the things. It's not that I ask PT to help me with with the budgeting and with the money. I ask the proper person, but sometimes I feel that even she don't know. So I felt like, because I'm really confident in all the things what I'm doing with the budget, with the classes. You can eat from my papers. They're so clean. But this was the only black dot that I wanted to remove it, because that's not how I'm doing things.
What did is a very interesting situation. You know, how did that situation made you feel? You know, when you saw that message in the group and you saw that you know, she was not taking accountability for the decision. How did that make you feel?
I felt like shit. Sorry for the word, but I felt like, I don't know, like I don't exist. That this is my end, and I didn't want to lose a job. I felt this is my last moment in Fitness First. That's how I felt, because I actually felt scared when she sent me a message in private that I'm gonna get a warning letter, or, you know, for the things that.
And after that moment, what was so okay? So then you understood, all right, I will not lose. Did you ever got a warning letter?
No.
Okay. So after that moment, after that whole thing started to disappear, what was your feeling regarding her?
The same like now. To be honest, every day there's no feelings. It's just bad feeling, because it's negative. It's just when I think about her, when I see her, when she's doing something, it's just something totally negative, because I know what's gonna be after. You know, it's gonna be. I don't know. Everything is so fake. Okay. Because even after all those messages, like nothing happened, and I'm again. How are you, my love? How are you, Dada?
Okay. That's a nice point.
It's like, things are so fake.
Okay, that's a good. So she continued acting with you as if.
Yes, like nothing happened.
And did she ever had a conversation with you where she addressed the whole situation in terms of?
No, I had.
You had.
Yes, because after that, I don't know when was the first time that we met, but I approached her straight away and I started to talk about it. And I told her, I'm really sorry, I was not aware of that. Even actually she pushed me to apologize in the group, which I did.
So she told you that you would have to apologize in the group?
Yes, she sent me a message that I shouldn't wrote like that in the group, that I should apologize, I said, no problem, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna swallow it. And I said, I'm sorry for miscommunication. And she replied in the group, no worries, my love, it's fine.
But she was the one telling you that you would have to do it.
Yes.
Okay. Fourth question.
Okay.
What are the reasons? And of course, listen, you already told me some of them. But what are the reasons that makes you trust a manager? So when you think about, a manager, might be this person that you mentioned in the first place, might be other person, might be someone that you have now, might be someone that you have in the past. Why would you trust that person? What are the factors?
It's just, I don't know. Here we changed so many GMs for these 6 months that I'm here. But when you feel the vibe from the person, even before you know the person, because I was 1 year in Sharjah, and Sharjah, no one cares about Sharjah, so we are like a bit. So when I came here, I had 3-4 GMs. So the first impression for me is very important. So if person smiles, if it's not so, that first moment not so strict about the work. When you talk with your GM about work, if it can be also fun, not only work. It's, I don't know, again, making relation with with your GM, because we are here